Hi, my name is Peter. Last year, my high content brand made over $500,000, and I've also helped several others create six-figure high content brands. So you could say I have some experience in high content book publishing. If you're currently doing high content and want to earn more per book, or you're completely new to high content and just want to do it the right way from the start, this is the right place to be. I will show you in 5 steps why I believe high content is the best strategy on KDP, how to do high content the right way, strategies we use to produce books making 1,000 plus per month, and why high content is actually less time consuming than low or medium content books. Understand why high content is superior. We got higher margins and therefore more ad spend potential. We got higher barriers of entry, meaning it's typically harder to create these books and thus fewer people are doing it, which means less competition overall. And most publishers are limited in getting reviews, and therefore it makes more sense to publish fewer books, but with more quality and reviews. They will not only sell better and bring in more money, but they will even perform longer, maybe 5 years or more. For example, my best-selling book was published in 2019, and last month it made $3,000 in net just on KDP alone. Step number 2, how to approach high content. What is the difference between high content and everything else? Let's make a math example. If you're making $500 per month per book, you only need 10 books to make $5,000 a month instead of needing 50 to 100 low content books. A shift that a lot of publishers would benefit from the start is thinking like someone who serves the customer as much as possible instead of someone who just wants to earn money as quickly as possible. When you focus on serving the customer instead of making a profit as soon as possible, you will create more long-term products that have a better chance of getting positive word of mouth and spread not just on Amazon, but also on social media. I've sometimes seen Amazon email my customers about my book, show them on YouTube on an ad as a lead magnet to bring customers to Amazon. I've also seen people make YouTube videos about my books, as well as write to them on different social media channels. And this is only possible if you first and foremost focus on serving the customer in a superior way. Just think about how you recommend things when you've had a great experience with something. I recommend books to people all the time, and I've even done it on this very YouTube channel. So as a simple step, ask yourself this before you publish: does this book meet the I would recommend this book for free because it's so good criteria? If it does not, then ask yourself what would be required to get to that point. When you approach book publishing with this frame of mind, you will all of a sudden start to see opportunities to improve your product in ways you previously couldn't see because you were so focused on making money and a quick ROI. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be reckless with your spending and add things for the sake of adding things. Sometimes removing things can increase the value of something, especially in this fast-paced, time-lacking world. So there is a balance. More words doesn't necessarily mean a better experience. So always optimize for making the experience as pleasant, seamless, and valuable as possible for the target audience. A simple tip for this is that if you're publishing a book that is, for example, teaching something, then make it a habit to show and not only tell by adding relevant images and illustrations. Brief, shameless plug you don't want to miss. Have you ever wanted to meet other KDP self-publishers in one room, exchange ideas, and have a great time together? Then our 2-day mastermind event in Las Vegas on October 25 and 26 is exactly what you're looking for. Uncover secret strategies in our speeches, get one-on-one advice from me and our team in workshop sessions, and exchange ideas with other publishers at your level and above. Click on the first link in the description to find out more. Before we move on to step 3 and learn how to actually create high content books, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I strive to create the most advanced KDP content on YouTube to truly help publishers achieve their goals. However, since I don't speak to the general masses, only a few extraordinary people are subscribed to this channel. If you want to learn the real expert strategies from someone who really does KDP publishing every day and has become a millionaire through it, then subscribe now. Number 3, how to create high content books. First, understand that spending money to create a great book is part of the game. If you're not ready to invest money in book creation, then you're not ready for high content yet. Our job is to search for people who can create the books better than we can, and then we hire them. The exception here is if you have extensive knowledge about a topic and you're also a skilled writer and you don't mind things taking a lot of your own time. Also, don't do formatting or cover creation yourself, except if you know, for example, our DPE AI cover workflow, which we use to create best-selling covers completely for free. This is also why high content is the best strategy for people working a day job to start with. If you only have 1 to 2 hours per day, then that's more than enough when you're hiring others to do most of the work. As a high content book publisher, you're more of a project manager. I found my most stable long-term writers via Upwork. I've heard a lot of people complain that it's hard to find great freelancers. And yes, this is often the case, but it has one simple solution, and that is to release any expectations of it needing to be easy. Simply 5x the amount of action you're currently taking. So if you're hiring one freelancer at this point, hoping it will be the one, only to be let down after 3 weeks when that one doesn't deliver, then simply hire 5 freelancers next time for a quick test task, and that will allow you to filter through much quicker. This is how you can identify freelancers who can produce the quality needed to produce books that will give you organic 5-star reviews. This is how you lay the foundation to having books produce $1,000 plus each month consistently long term. Number 4, how to market high content books. You want to use Amazon ads more aggressively than for low content. Get at least 30 to 50 reviews in the first 2 months, and also aim to get at least 3 image reviews with 1 to 5 images each. You can do that by, for example, finding test readers, which we teach inside DP. Because you have higher royalties, you can also use Facebook ads in combination with Amazon ads to advertise your books. Only a few publishers have mastered that skill, and we're proud that inside DP we have an expert course on that. Number 5, how to scale high content book production. So a great high content book can sell for 5, 10 years or even more. This longevity is the perfect foundation to build a brand on. By building a brand, you make getting reviews and ranking higher in search for newer books way easier. Also, now that you published your first high content book, you can then scale production and work on multiple books at the same time, where you outsource most of the work. If you like this video, join our free Skool community where we have free courses. I also post exclusive content there, and we have open Q&A calls. See you there.